Morning guys, 36 days to Ironman, 20 hours. I can't believe how quick this time is going now. You know, I thought when I set myself kind of an amount of time to do it, I thought 100 days, such a long time, you know, a third of a year, really. And down to the 30s now, and it's becoming very, very real. There's no more kind of, well, I've got another, you know, halfway, I've got another 60 days, I've got another 80 days. That kind of approach doesn't work anymore. You can't have that. So I'm back to the, well, I've never kind of had that mindset, but there is that in the back of your mind, that momentary thought where you're running or you're cycling, you think, oh, this is a long way in comparison to what I actually have to do on the day, and you can't have that thought structure now. It's impossible. I think the thought has flipped slightly. Watching this video on YouTube yesterday, it's a 3-part series of a guy that did the Lanzarote Ironman in 2009. If I can find it, again, I looked this morning to try and find it and screenshot the page, but I couldn't. If I can find it again, I will share the link in the description below. I think it's a guy and his daughter's other half, a guy called Ben, good name. He did it in 2009, I think it was, 2008, 2009. And on the part 2 of the series, they go off and they do their, or may have even been part 1, I can't remember, to be honest. He went and did his first sea swim, like 3-4 days before the Ironman. That was another realisation for me, the fact that I am yet to do a sea swim in my wetsuit. I've done a lot of sea swimming in my life. I've never had a problem. I've done my scuba dive qualifications many years ago, actually in Lanzarote, and continued to dive in open water and sea conditions, rough conditions, when I was in the military. So it's not as though being in the sea is something that's fearful. However, I've never actually had to cover a distance in a set amount of time before in the sea. So it's going to be real interesting. I am hoping to attend a swim school the week before, so that will be invaluable, really, to get the advice, guidance from the swim coaches. I was planning on going over and just doing a couple of mornings actually in the sea on the course to get used to it. I'm hoping that it's not going to be as choppy as this guy showed in the video, but you know, you're at the elements, so there's no, yeah, we have little control over that. So yeah, a couple of realisations really yesterday. Things are going really well, and I think that is the thing I've just got to keep mindful of. Meditated late last night, just a real quick meditation. Just realigned a few of my thoughts and aspirations. Because it's not long now. I want to be in the best mindful state possible. I think we all can be in better shape. We all could have not had something that may have caused a change in our body. We all could have put in extra. But I've had a game plan from day one. I had a training plan from day one, and I've stuck to it. And I'm incredibly hopeful that it does deliver on the day, because none of us really truly know, do we? I was watching again yesterday another video on the finish line. I forget, I don't know where it was, again on YouTube, with the guys and the girls finishing in the pros, and one pro, sadly, she was one of the favourites to win, literally just ran out of steam about 3 miles before finish. I think that's a very real issue for a lot of people, you know, especially the pros that have tuned their engine meticulously over many years. And I think that is the thing. For a standard age group, it doesn't really matter so much, you know. And there is the attitude between finishing in a set time or just surviving. For me, it's a bit of both. I'd like to do it in 14 hours, but also I'm aware that my body's going to go into various elements of shock, and it's about managing that shock in the best way possible in that survival mode. You know, the body's going to start eating itself effectively. So that's it for this morning. I'm just off now to go and do an hour and 15 minutes on the bike at the gym. Not getting out at the moment, despite this looking like it's going to be a beautiful day. I've got various time restrictions, so it's going to be a quick in and out. Heart rate zone 2, and then I have a swim this evening. I think it's 2,600 meters. I'm going to check later on. But yeah, hour and 15 minutes on the bike. Heart rate zone 2, just keeping nice and comfortable. I've got 44 ounces of electrolyte fluids, 2 gels. I'm going to take a gel at 20 minutes and 40 minutes, and then I'm having a banana at the hour mark, and then I will have another banana after my training session. I'm going to be eating lunch relatively early today as well, so there's no need really to have too much after, in my opinion. Out for lunch, and then I will, diet's pretty stable at the moment, to be honest. Again, it's pretty much 4 different types of protein, whether it be venison, chicken, beef, or a form of beef, either in beef mince or beef steak. And then my carbs are mostly coming from either brown rice, sweet potatoes, or other root vegetables. And then quite a lot of salad, fruits, tomatoes, onions, quite a bit of garlic. So again, I'm just keeping the diet really simple, really simple. Hi guys, so this morning did the ride. It was 42k. Managed to get it done in an hour and 15 minutes. Well, it was an hour and 15 minutes and managed to get 42k done within that time. Heart rate zone 2 felt really good and comfortable. Consumed 44 ounces of fluid, electrolytes, and 2 energy gels, one at 20 minutes, one at 40 minutes, and then on the hour I had a banana, and then after my shower I had another banana. Felt comfortable, you know. It's that kind of pace, that HR zone 2, where you just feel like you can keep going forever. I think boredom sets in, especially when you're on the turbo trainer as opposed to out in the country being and having something to look at. So the main focus of that session really was just to keep boredom at bay and realise that the session actually meant something in the greater picture of things. Then I've been out for lunch today with a friend, had some meetings as well, had a shave, as you can see. May cut the swim time off maybe by a couple of seconds, so I'm not dragging around masses of face hair. That's about it really, what I've been up to today. Nothing exceptionally exciting. I'm just off to a swim now. I actually don't know the distance. I haven't checked today what I'm doing. I think it's around about 2.6 mark. 2,600 metres or 2,300 metres at a guess. Get to try out my new Hoob goggles. So I'm excited about that, and it's funny, isn't it, how I get excited now about trying out a new set of goggles. So it's going to be good to see how I get on with those. It's a shame to have put the Speedos to rest because they've been loyal for the last 60 odd days, and I felt comfortable, you know, they felt like a good goggle. I'm no goggle expert, but they felt comfortable, they gave a good field of vision, and up until last week hadn't let in any water. But I'm sure the Hoobs are going to do wonders and are equally, if not better. What else is going down? I think that's about it really. You know, I've got, as I said before, a few exciting things in the mix which are happening related to my 100 Days to Ironman. The website is one of them. There's a few spins off on that which are going to branch into different areas of my existing business, so there's going to be some crossover elements which is going to be really good. I'm excited about those. That's about it. So yeah, just going to go and see. It's going to be a nice easy swim. I think the training program now is pushing up it's 1,500 meters non-stop, and then something, then a set or a session. I don't know. As you know already, if you've been watching my videos, I tend not to look at my training sessions too far in advance, usually in the morning, so that I'm not reserving or keeping anything back at a subconscious level, so that when I go into the session for the day, I know that there's no pre-thought about what I've got to do next. So that's it, you know, looking forward to this session. It's going to be fun, no pressure, nice and comfortable pace. I hope the pool isn't too busy. Just want to get in, get the mileage done, and then get out. I'm going to jump quickly on the scales to see what weight I'm at. The other day when I weighed myself, I was 82 kilos. My weight fluctuates, I think, depending on the time of day, like everybody else, and hydration levels, and whether you've just eaten, or whether you've been to the toilet first thing in the morning. Fluctuates between 81, 82 kilos. I did go down to 80 kilos. There was a stage where I was about 79 kilos. I haven't put on any body fat. I noticed the other day an element of fat on my sides. That started to reduce slightly. My obliques are showing, my abs are showing now, so I know that the training is reducing my fat, but I guess it's just stabilised with increased muscle density and fat loss. Yeah, so that's it. I will catch up with you after the swim. Have brought my camera with me, so if the pool is empty, then I'll see if I can get some underwater footage of me swimming. But for now, peace out. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Second session of the day done. 2,600 meters. Felt really good. Yeah, I was really chuffed with just how my body was feeling in the pool, the way it was sitting, my mindset, everything. Just stopped off at the shop. Salad. I got salad, sweet potato, and some tuna for dinner. 2 large sweet potatoes. And that's it really for today. Everything's gone to plan. I'm feeling really good. Feeling very positive about everything. So if you're watching this and you're training at the moment, I hope yours is going equally as well. If it's not, then pop me an email. Let me know what your problems are, how you're dealing with them, and if I can help, then I will. If I can't, then I won't. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe. All the best, and peace out.